Barbecue framing is not a sign that you will normally see at a car manufacturing facility. Well, this isn't a regular car manufacturing facility. This is where the all-new Mahindra Thar is built.
Mahindra's cutting-edge electric vehicle factory, where innovation and precision meet to bring their latest BEVs, the BE6 and the XEV9e, to life.
Hidden behind the high-tech walls of Mahindra's newest factory lies something no one expected.
Mahindra is the world's biggest tractor manufacturer, but when it comes to the Australian automotive scene, it's still a relatively unknown brand.
What engineers discovered inside isn't just impressive, it's game-changing. From AI-powered robots to zero-emission systems, every corner holds a shocking surprise. This isn't just about building electric vehicles, it's about rewriting the rules of the industry. What's happening here in India may just change how the entire world moves forever. A new dawn in Chakan. Tucked away in Chakan, India, something extraordinary is unfolding, something that's changing how the world sees electric vehicles. Mahindra, a name once known mainly for rugged SUVs, is now making headlines for something far more futuristic. It's not just building electric cars, it's building the future of clean transportation itself. Inside this new facility, a vision comes to life that goes beyond machines, wires, and walls. It's a place designed not just to assemble vehicles, but to redefine how vehicles are made. This isn't a typical car factory. It feels more like a tech campus, a living, learning environment where innovation breathes through every bolt and beam. Engineers, coders, and robotics experts now work side by side, pushing the boundaries of what an Indian auto company can achieve. Mahindra's Chakan facility represents not just a shift in technology, but a shift in mindset. India is no longer following the global EV trend, it's leading it. And at the heart of that movement is this new factory. The scale, the precision, the intelligence of the systems here, all of it signals that something big is happening, something that demands the world's attention. Because what's inside these walls isn't just revolutionary for Mahindra, but for the entire future of electric mobility. And as we step inside, what we find reveals the unthinkable, India's boldest electric leap yet. More than just a factory. When you first step into Mahindra's EV plant, it doesn't feel like a traditional manufacturing site. The air is clean, the floor spotless, and the entire layout feels intentional and futuristic. Unlike the noisy, cluttered factories of the past, this one feels almost silent, controlled, organized, and incredibly advanced. This isn't just a place where cars are built. It's a carefully designed ecosystem where machines and humans work in harmony. Every section of the plant flows into the next with precision. There's no chaos, only coordination. And that's because this facility was built from the ground up with a digital-first mindset. Everything here is smart. From the lighting and ventilation to the robotic arms on the assembly line, everything is connected and monitored in real time. These smart systems constantly adjust and learn, helping Mahindra improve quality and efficiency with every vehicle. What's even more impressive is the plant's focus on sustainability. Mahindra didn't just want to build EVs, it wanted the entire factory to reflect the same clean energy values. So, the energy powering this massive site comes largely from renewable sources, including solar and wind.
Talking about solar, wind hybrids, RTC, FDRE, all kind of utility projects.
Even water usage is optimized through advanced recycling systems. The idea is simple but powerful. If you're going to build a clean vehicle, it should come from a clean process. This commitment shows that Mahindra's innovation isn't just about the end product. It's deeply rooted in how that product comes to life, step by step, in a facility like no other. The rise of intelligent automation. One of the most fascinating things about Mahindra's new plant is its use of intelligent automation. Robots aren't just lifting heavy parts or welding metal, they're making decisions. That's right. These aren't ordinary machines. They're part of a larger AI-driven system that constantly collects and processes data to improve every stage of production. For example, if a robot senses a slight misalignment in a panel or detects an unusual vibration, it doesn't wait for a human to notice. It adapts in real time, or alerts the system to take corrective action. This level of intelligence means the vehicles being built here are not only consistent in quality, but also evolving in real time. Each shift, each batch, each cycle becomes a lesson that the system learns from. It's almost like the factory is alive, learning, adapting, and growing smarter with each vehicle. Workers and machines are no longer operating in separate worlds. They're part of the same loop, communicating constantly. Human workers wear smart gear that feeds information into the same data network, ensuring maximum precision and safety. Mahindra has taken inspiration from top tech firms and applied that thinking to manufacturing. Instead of building more machines, they built smarter systems. And in doing so, they've created a blueprint for what the future of car production looks like. This is no longer about just assembling cars. It's about building intelligence into every nut and bolt. Batteries at the core. At the heart of every electric vehicle lies its battery, and Mahindra knows that better than most. That's why a major section of this plant is entirely dedicated to battery innovation. This is where things get even more technical and more impressive. Mahindra isn't simply buying batteries from somewhere else and dropping them into vehicles. They're deeply involved in battery assembly, testing, and safety.
Mahindra Research Valley, or MRV, where Mahindra has set up an all-new battery development lab.
The plant uses cutting-edge equipment to build battery packs with high energy density, faster charging times, and longer life cycles. Every battery cell is tested through multiple steps before it even becomes part of a pack. From temperature control to performance monitoring, nothing is left to chance. What's more, Mahindra is developing its own proprietary technology to optimize battery performance in Indian conditions. Hot summers, varied terrains, and unpredictable power infrastructure make India a unique challenge, and Mahindra is meeting it head-on. Smart cooling systems are built directly into the battery units, and AI monitors their health in real time during both production and use. The goal? To ensure every electric vehicle leaving the factory performs safely and reliably in the real world. And since battery quality directly affects customer trust, Mahindra treats this part of the process like a mission. You can feel the seriousness in every step. They know that the EV revolution depends on battery breakthroughs, and that's exactly what they're working on inside these walls. Built for India, designed for the world. Mahindra's new EV factory isn't just building electric vehicles, it's crafting machines that are meant to handle India's real-world challenges. From rugged village roads to dense city traffic, these EVs aren't designed in a bubble. They're built with purpose, tested for local reality, and engineered for global standards. Inside the plant, engineers and designers work closely to ensure every vehicle leaving the floor is capable of handling everything the road throws at it. The chassis, suspension, and motor systems are all fine-tuned to withstand heat, humidity, potholes, and long-distance driving. But Mahindra isn't stopping in India. These electric vehicles are being prepared for global markets as well. European safety features, global compliance standards, and export-quality craftsmanship are baked into every model. This isn't about building a car that just gets by. It's about building a vehicle that earns respect wherever it goes. The team knows that electric cars must be both durable and intelligent. That's why each vehicle includes smart driving systems, GPS tracking, connected dashboards, and mobile integration. Owners will not only drive electric, they'll drive smart.
High-tech electric car dashboards and all singing, all dancing advanced driver assistance systems put car buyers off going electric.
More than that, Mahindra is tapping into the emotional side of EV ownership. These aren't cold, robotic machines. They're part of a movement, India's move toward a cleaner, stronger future. Every EV made here carries that purpose, and from the moment a vehicle rolls off the line, you can sense that it's more than a product. It's a symbol, a new chapter for Indian manufacturing, and a bold step toward global leadership in electric mobility. The power of data. Behind every machine, worker, and robot in Mahindra's EV factory is something invisible but incredibly powerful: data. From the moment raw materials enter the plant to the second a finished EV rolls off the line, everything is tracked, measured, and analyzed. Sensors, cameras, and monitoring systems are installed across every stage of production. These aren't just for safety or quality checks. They're part of a larger digital brain that runs the entire factory like clockwork. Every screw tightened, every weld completed, every battery installed generates information. That data flows into Mahindra's central AI system, which constantly looks for patterns, inefficiencies, or signs of improvement. If one machine is slightly slower than usual, or if a certain part keeps needing adjustment, the system flags it instantly. It's like having thousands of digital eyes watching the process and suggesting ways to make it better every single hour. This approach isn't just smart, it's necessary. In the fast-moving world of electric vehicles, time, quality, and cost are everything. And Mahindra knows that the key to staying ahead is real-time learning. Workers on the floor also benefit. Digital screens guide them, warn them of errors, and even help train new employees using simulation and AI tools. Instead of replacing humans, technology here is designed to support them, making their work safer, easier, and more accurate. This perfect balance between man and machine is what sets the factory apart. It's not just about building cars. It's about building intelligence into every layer of the process and letting data drive perfection. A factory that breathes sustainability. Step inside Mahindra's EV factory, and one thing becomes immediately clear. It's not just the cars that are electric. The entire environment is built around sustainability. From the floor to the roof, every corner of the facility reflects a commitment to clean, green practices. This isn't a marketing tactic. It's built into the design. The factory operates using a large share of renewable energy. Solar panels spread across the rooftops soak up the sun and feed power directly into the plant's energy system. Wind energy supplements the supply, making the site far less dependent on the traditional grid. Even the walls and windows are engineered to regulate temperature naturally, reducing the need for heavy air conditioning. Inside, the use of water is carefully controlled. Advanced recycling systems clean and reuse water from multiple stages of production. Not a drop is wasted. This mindset goes beyond environmental regulations. It's part of Mahindra's bigger goal, to make every vehicle not just clean on the road, but clean from the start. Every part of the factory mirrors the mission of the EVs it creates. The goal is clear: zero emissions, from production to pavement.
Our mission is to become emission-free.
Even the materials used in construction were selected with eco-friendliness in mind. Mahindra wants to prove that building a massive high-tech factory doesn't have to harm the planet. It can help heal it. This facility is a powerful example of what's possible when innovation and responsibility come together. It's a place where progress doesn't come at the environment's expense. It protects it. Where people and machines collaborate. In most factories, machines and people have their own separate roles. But in Mahindra's EV facility, that line is disappearing. This factory was designed to bring human skill and robotic precision together, creating a new kind of partnership. Everywhere you look, you'll see robotic arms moving swiftly, but not without purpose. These robots aren't replacing workers. Instead, they're supporting them. They handle repetitive or dangerous tasks, like welding and lifting heavy parts, allowing the workers to focus on tasks that require judgment, finesse, and experience. Each person on the floor is equipped with digital tools that guide them through every step. Touchscreen displays show real-time instructions. Smart wearables give alerts if something isn't aligned properly or if there's a delay. Everything is synced to the main system, meaning decisions and adjustments happen instantly. The result? A highly efficient process where nothing is left to chance. Even training new employees has become faster and more accurate thanks to AI-powered learning programs. New workers can use virtual training environments to practice their tasks before even touching real parts. It's a safer, smarter way to get up to speed. The human workforce isn't just operating the machines, they're improving them. Every suggestion from workers, every insight from experience gets added to the system and used to upgrade the process. Mahindra believes that combining machine efficiency with human creativity leads to something far greater than either could achieve alone. In this factory, man and machine don't compete. They collaborate to build a smarter future. The silent revolution. Walk into Mahindra's EV factory, and the first thing you notice is what's missing: noise. Unlike traditional car plants filled with the constant hammering of metal and roaring of engines, this place is almost quiet. It feels calm, focused, and strangely futuristic. That silence isn't an accident. It's a symbol of what Mahindra is building. Electric vehicles themselves are silent, and now, so is the place they're born. Without the sounds of fuel-based engines or loud assembly equipment, this factory reflects the quiet revolution that's reshaping mobility. The tools and systems used here are not only smarter, but also quieter. Electric-powered tools, automated robotic systems, and advanced soundproofing have replaced the old ways. Even the air feels different, cleaner, cooler, and far more breathable. There's a purpose behind this quiet. In this peaceful setting, workers can concentrate better, make fewer mistakes, and even enjoy their work environment more. The soft hum of machines working in sync creates a rhythm, not a racket. Visitors often describe the factory as more of a research lab than a production unit. That's because it's not just about speed, it's about precision and innovation. Mahindra wants this silence to speak loudly. It's their message to the world. Electric mobility is not just cleaner and greener. It's smarter and more thoughtful.
Now, India is steering itself towards a battery-operated automobile revolution. It has a vision and also a roadmap for green mobility.
And that message begins inside this calm, confident facility where the future is quietly taking shape, one electric vehicle at a time. Precision at every step. Inside Mahindra's EV plant, nothing is left to guesswork. Every step in the process, from the first bolt to the final inspection, follows a carefully controlled system of precision. This isn't just about being organized, it's about building vehicles that meet the highest standards every single time. Each station in the factory is programmed to handle specific tasks with accuracy. Machines are calibrated down to the smallest detail, and even a single misalignment is immediately detected and corrected. Whether it's fitting the battery module, aligning the chassis, or applying the final coat of paint, the focus is always on getting it right the first time. But it's not all machines doing the work. Human eyes still play a vital role, especially in the final stages. Teams perform visual checks and run diagnostic tests to make sure nothing slips through. Quality control is taken seriously here. If even the smallest flaw is found, that vehicle is pulled from the line and thoroughly rechecked. This strict approach may take extra time, but Mahindra knows that trust is built on consistency. Their goal isn't just to create EVs, it's to create EVs that customers can depend on. The digital twin advantage. One of the most advanced features inside Mahindra's EV factory is something you can't even see with the naked eye. It's called a digital twin. This powerful tool creates a virtual version of every vehicle, machine, and process happening in the factory in real time. Think of it as a live digital mirror. Every time a part is installed, a robot moves, or a battery is tested, the same action is recorded inside a virtual model. This allows Mahindra to monitor and predict everything before problems even occur. If a robotic arm begins to slow down, the digital twin detects it and alerts the team. If two systems fall out of sync, the virtual version shows the exact point where it happened. This isn't just about fixing issues, it's about preventing them. With this technology, Mahindra can simulate future problems, test upgrades, and explore new designs without ever interrupting production. Engineers can experiment in the digital world, then apply only the best solutions to the real assembly line. It saves time, cuts costs, and keeps quality high. Even customers benefit from this system. Each vehicle's digital twin stores its own performance history, helping with faster diagnostics and smarter servicing after purchase. This digital layer makes the entire factory smarter and more connected. It turns ordinary production into a dynamic learning process. With the digital twin advantage, Mahindra isn't just building EVs, they're mastering every detail behind how they're built, run, and evolve. Training the future workforce. Behind every advanced robot and smart system in Mahindra's EV plant, there are skilled people making it all work. But this factory doesn't just hire experienced workers, it trains a whole new generation. Inside the facility, there's a dedicated learning and development center where employees go through hands-on training before they ever step onto the main floor. New hires don't just read manuals or watch videos. They use simulations, virtual reality, and AI-based learning tools to practice their tasks in a controlled digital environment. This allows them to make mistakes, learn quickly, and master their roles with confidence. The goal is to create a workforce that's not just technically skilled, but also flexible and future-ready. As technology evolves, Mahindra's training evolves with it. Every employee is given regular updates, retraining, and access to new tools so they can keep growing with the factory. Supervisors are also trained to read data reports, understand system feedback, and make decisions based on digital inputs. In short, everyone, from new technicians to team leaders, is empowered with knowledge. This commitment to learning isn't just about performance. It creates a culture where workers feel valued, supported, and involved. And when people are confident in their skills, the quality of the product improves automatically. Mahindra knows that machines can only go so far. It's the people who bring the purpose, the passion, and the care. That's why investing in training isn't optional. It's a core part of the factory's success. Competing on a global scale. Mahindra's EV factory in Chakan may be based in India, but its ambitions reach far beyond national borders. From the very beginning, the plant was designed to meet global standards, not just in quality, but in innovation, sustainability, and scale. Every vehicle that rolls out of this facility is built to match or exceed the benchmarks set by leading international EV brands. The components are tested under strict global protocols, and the factory itself is certified under international quality systems. But Mahindra isn't just following the world, it's trying to lead it. The company knows that to compete globally, their vehicles need more than just solid engineering. They need smart design, excellent user experience, and a reliable performance record. That's why every part of this factory is connected to a bigger vision, positioning India as a serious player in the EV revolution. Mahindra is already exporting select models to global markets, and new partnerships are being formed to expand their reach further. The Chakan plant is also attracting international attention from investors, industry leaders, and governments. It's becoming a symbol of how developing countries can take bold steps into advanced manufacturing and clean energy. Competing on a global scale isn't easy, but this factory proves it's possible. With its mix of Indian resilience and cutting-edge global thinking, Mahindra isn't just joining the EV race. It's racing to the front and showing the world what's possible when ambition meets preparation. A vision bigger than cars. At first glance, Mahindra's EV factory looks like it's focused on building electric vehicles. But step back and you'll see a much bigger picture. This isn't just about transportation, it's about transformation. Mahindra is using this facility to push forward a bold vision for India's future, one that includes clean energy, advanced technology, and global competitiveness. The factory represents more than a business move. It's part of a national shift toward sustainability and innovation. As India faces challenges like pollution, oil dependence, and urban congestion, solutions like electric mobility are no longer optional. They're essential. Mahindra understands this urgency. That's why every decision behind this plant, from the choice of location to the training of workers, has been made with long-term impact in mind. The company isn't just investing in cars, it's investing in people, in processes, and in a new way of thinking. This factory could become a model for other industries across the country. It proves that Indian companies can lead in areas once dominated by foreign players. It shows that progress doesn't have to wait for permission. It can begin right now, right here. And it reminds us that the electric future isn't some distant dream. It's being built today by teams of engineers, workers, and visionaries who believe in the power of change. Mahindra's factory isn't just producing vehicles. It's producing hope, ambition, and a new story for Indian innovation on the global stage. The road ahead. As we leave the gates of Mahindra's groundbreaking EV factory, one thing becomes clear. This is only the beginning. What's happening inside this facility isn't just about electric vehicles. It's about creating a smarter, cleaner, and more capable future for India and the world. Every robot, every battery, every system working silently under the roof of this plant tells the same story: transformation. Mahindra isn't just building machines, it's building momentum. And that momentum is pushing an entire industry toward progress. The factory stands as a symbol of what's possible when vision meets execution. It shows that world-class innovation doesn't have to come from Silicon Valley or Europe. It can rise from India, with confidence, with clarity, and with purpose. The road ahead for Mahindra is filled with opportunities. New EV models are on the way. Partnerships with global companies are expanding, and the lessons learned here in Chakan will help shape future facilities and technologies. But perhaps the biggest success is what this factory represents to the average Indian. It proves that sustainability and growth can go hand in hand. It inspires the next generation of workers, engineers, and dreamers. And it delivers a powerful message. The future isn't waiting. It's being built right now. As more Mahindra EVs hit the roads and more factories follow this example, the impact will ripple far beyond Chakan. This isn't just India's electric leap. It's the start of a global journey, and Mahindra is driving it forward, one silent revolution at a time. The Mahindra EV factory is more than just a production site. It's a bold statement of what the future can look like. What began as a dream in Chakan has grown into a living symbol of innovation, sustainability, and national pride. This isn't just about building electric cars. It's about changing how the world views Indian manufacturing and proving that clean energy, smart design, and advanced technology can come together under one roof. Every vehicle that leaves this factory carries with it more than a logo. It carries a message. A message that India is not only ready for the future, but ready to lead it. As Mahindra accelerates its journey forward, one silent revolution at a time, the road ahead has never looked more powerful or more promising.